Welcome to the New Mexico assessment of Teacher of Basic Skills Mathematics Review tutorial. I will be your facilitator, Dr. Jesus M. Juarez. The teacher assessment covers 100 selected response questions. Only 33 of these questions pertain to mathematics. The mathematics portion covers 6 topics. The first topic is solving word problems involving integers, fractions, decimals, and units of measurement. The second topic, you need to solve problems involving data interpretation and data analysis. The third topic, the student is expected to graph, express, and solve algebraic equations. In the fourth topic, students are expected to solve problems involving geometric figures. Topic number 5, you need to apply mathematical reasoning skills to analyze patterns and solve problems. The final mathematical topic, you need to solve applied problems using a combination of mathematical skills. The first problem, you need to solve problems involving integers, fractions, decimals, and units of measurement. Please take a moment to read the problem. To solve this problem, you need to multiply 1/3 into a decimal, 0.33, and then multiply by 300, which equals 100. Then you multiply 1/4, which you convert into a decimal, 0.25, and then multiply by 300, which equals 75. You need to add 100 plus 75, which equals 175. From the 300, you subtract 175, which equals 125. Your correct answer is A. The second sample. Take a few moments to read the problem, and then we will solve. On this problem, you need to reference your formulas. The first thing you do is find the volume of the object that is given, which is 1.2 centimeters of a cube. You multiply 3 times 1.2, and you get a volume of 1.728. You may round it off to 1.3. Then, using the formula that you have of density, you solve x over 1.73. X is the weight that you do not know, and you know the density of gold, which is 19.3 over 1. You do cross multiplication and you solve. Your answer is 33.38. If you look carefully, 33.38 is not one of your answers, but there is a difference due to rounding. The correct answer is D. The second topic involves solving problems involving data interpretation and data analysis. This is your first sample. Please read it. In this sample, you have percentages and 2 graphs. The percentages need to be converted to decimals, and you divide a percentage by 100. The percent of radio is 18%. Divide that by 100, gives you 0.18. Then you convert the advertising percent, which is 35%. 35% divided by 100 equals 0.35. Then you take 0.35 and you multiply by 0.18, which gives you 0.063. This decimal you multiply by 100 and you obtain 6.3. Your correct answer is A, 6.3%. Sample number 2. Please take a few moments to read the problem. The first step you do to solve this problem, you add up all the areas of study. After adding up all the areas of study, you obtain a total of 24,000. Then you solve for the percentage of each individual subject of study. If you look at the slide, step number 2, you will see all the work done. Topic 3 problems involve graphing, expressing, and solving algebraic equations. Sample number 1. Please take a few moments to read. When taking the test, remember to refer to the formulas provided. You are finding the area of a square. You multiply 1.5 times 1.5, which gives you 2.25 square miles. Then you use your conversion. 1 square mile is equal to 640 acres. You multiply 2.25 times 640, and it gives you 1,440. The answer is C, 1,440 acres. The second sample. Please take a few moments to read. To review this problem, a link has been provided that will send you to the Center for Mathematics Excellence. Please take a few moments to go and review that site. After reviewing, you will see that this line has a positive slope. Two answer choices may be eliminated, C and D. And you also notice that it has a negative y-intercept. The correct answer for this one is B. Topic 4. You need to solve problems involving geometric figures. As you solve these next two samples, please refer to the formulas provided. The formula for a circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. You substitute the information into the formula. The circumference is equal to 26 pi. 26 pi equals 2 pi r. Then you solve for r. The correct answer is 13 inches, B. Sample number 2. Please take a few moments to review the problem. The sum of all interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. The student found a sum of 176. You subtract 180 minus 176. The correct answer is 4 degrees, B. Topic number 5 is applying mathematical reasoning skills to analyze patterns and solve problems. This is sample number 1. Please take a few moments to read. To solve this problem, you look at the pattern. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. You will notice that in step number 1, there is one triangle. In step number 2, there are 4 triangles. In step number 3, there are 9 triangles. There is a pattern. The square of 1 is 1, the square of 2 is 4, the square of 3 is 9, which pertain to the triangles. Following this pattern, step number 4 should have 16 triangles. Step number 5 should have 25 triangles. The correct answer is B, 25. Sample 2. Please take a few moments to read. In this particular problem, you have numerical sequences. First, you look at the sequences pertaining to the numerators and then the denominators. In the numerators, you have increasing odd numbers, starting with 3, 5, 7. In the denominators, you have 1, 3, 5. Following this pattern, your next numerator should be 9, and your denominator should be 7. So your next sequence should be 9 sevens. Response C. Topic 6. You need to solve applied problems using a combination of mathematical skills. Please take a few moments to read the sample. This is a multi-step problem. You need to solve for the price of gloves with a 20% discount. So you take 100 minus 20%, which gives you 80%. 80% of the value. 80% of the value. 80% of the value. Convert 80% into a decimal by dividing by 100. You get 0.8. You multiply 0.8 by 28. The price of the gloves after an 80% discount is $22.40. Your next step is taking a 15% out of 2240. 15%. 100 minus 15% is equal to 85% of the value of 2240. You multiply 0.85 times 22.4. The answer is 19.04. The price of the gloves is $19.04. The next step is finding the sales tax of 6%. You multiply 19.04 by 0.06, which is equal to 1.14. To solve, you now add the tax, which is $1.14, plus the price of the gloves, which is $19.04, for a total of $20.18. The correct answer is D. As you prepare for the test, become familiar with the competencies. Review the test directions and try to answer the sample questions for the test you're taking. Set aside several hours for this exercise. If possible, take the sample test questions in a quiet room to simulate the testing environment. Time yourself as you complete the sample test questions to estimate the amount of time you will need to complete the questions on the actual test. During the test, follow the directions. Pace yourself. Read carefully all directions. Clearly mark all answers. Guess wisely and eliminate obvious answer choices. And check accuracy of your calculations. These are some links that you can use as sources. Please make time and review them. The University of Phoenix provides you access to the Center for Mathematics Excellence. These are links that you can go and view the videos to help you prepare for this test. Thank you.